Okay, so an understanding of the 777 portal coming up and what we can actually do to enhance those energies, embrace those energies, and use those energies to move ourselves forward further on our ascension. So let's get into it. Hi and welcome back. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Claire Atyeo. Lovely to have you join me. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Your continued support is always welcome. And so without further ado, the 777 portal, why is this occurring? Well, it's the 7th of July, which is the 7th month in a 7th year. And within numerology, within spirituality, 7 is a very auspicious, a very spiritual number. It's going to bring through the portal, is going to be bringing through energies of truth-seeking, introspection, understanding. And because it's in the month of July, it's also going to be bringing in a lot of change and a lot of personal freedom. And so there's a lot of work that we can actually do using these energies and the energies, because don't forget, we've just had a very big, powerful full moon, which hopefully if you've done the work, you were really wrapping up some karmic cycles, you were wrapping up the dysfunctional behaviors and the dysfunctional relationships within your life. You were sending them on their way, releasing them with love, so that you have space to bring in these energies of the 777 portal to it's going to sound really strange, but the way I've actually been shown it by my guides is like a runway. So you're planting, you're embedding a runway, and how they're showing me is the 777 a portal, building a personal runway that runs to the gate, to the portal, to the entrance of the Lion's Gate, which starts to open at the end of the month. And so the Lion's Gate is always a very powerful. I still haven't felt into the energies of that yet. I'm waiting for the 777 portal to pass, because I've been told that's when I will get my information through to let me know the theme for the coming year. But this portal is to be used to be introspective. Look at what you have in your life. How can you make that work for you? What is your purpose, your mission? And I don't mean that just in a spiritual way. It's about looking at the things that bring you joy, the things that give you the sensation of freedom, that make you feel free, that make you feel happy, that make you feel joyous. How can you use those? How can you share those amongst your family, your community, globally? How can you have a positive impact on those environments, on your own life and on those environments? What can you share, standing in your power, being the unique person that you were meant to be? How can you home in on those innate gifts that bring you joy and then use them to be of service to humanity? And what you will actually find, and what I implore all of you to do, is to really take the time over the coming weeks leading up to Lionsgate to really start to tune in and to fine tune those ideas, those inspirations, those downloads, those channels, those interjections from spirit. However you receive your information, what is it saying to you? Listening to your body, using your intuition, adjusting the things that need to be adjusted, releasing what doesn't serve you anymore, and really fine-tuning, really homing in on what that means to you. What is going to be a priority for you? How can you bring joy, prosperity? Because don't forget, 777 is a very prosperous, very abundant number. It's the lucky number. And we all know that we manifest from a place of joy, from a place of surrender, from a place of love. We can try and force it, but it's hard going, and few can do that. But manifestation is, it's that abundance, it's having that gratitude, and we're always in a greater place of gratitude when we feel love, when we feel joy, when we are happy, when we are content, when we feel like we're in that flow, and life is just magical. Of course, my life can't be magical 100% of the time. It's all about perspective and learning to move with the ebbs and flows. But we have energies with us in this portal to really create, or co-create, I should say, something absolutely magical for ourselves, for our community, and for the planet. But we can only do that if we take the time to be introspective, to take the time to be honest with ourselves, to take the time to release all the mental cognitive behavior that says, programs that says, oh, well, we can only do that if we have that, and we can only be that if we know that, and we can only do this if we connect with that person. If we actually stand in our own power, if we actually take ownership, responsibility, accountability for our growth, for our understanding, for knowing who we are, and being proud to stand in that without the need to stand on others. So we're having that autonomy, but we're having that autonomy from a place of love and do no harm to others. When we can actually get ourselves into that space, that's when we can create magic. It's going to be a spontaneous combustion of magic that is available to us, but it's only available to us if we're willing to put the work in, if we're willing to spend the time with ourselves and willing to fully understand what will bring us joy, what will bring us happiness, what will bring us peace, what will bring us harmony, and how can we use that to be of service to others. So we've got all these energies going on, we've got all these energies coming in, and I have been shown a runway that we start to lay from these energies, and from all the work we've been doing in all the previous years, we lay a runway. And what I'm seeing, what my guides are showing me, is this runway runs up to the portal of the Lion's Gate, so that when that portal opens, it can flow in and it can come straight into our heart space. And we can integrate the teachings, the learnings, and understand where our future is taking us, or where, first of all, where the future is taking you, me, all of us, and what that is going to look like within the collective. And when I talk about the collective, I'm not talking about we all being the same. I'm talking about sovereignty, standing as an individual, using your own mind, your own thoughts, you're having integrity and discernment. And then how that all fits in, you being one knot in the net of the complete grid of collective. And it's going to be a magical time. You may feel tired. That's okay. Give yourself the space and the place to rest. There's a lot of energies coming in, and they're coming in consecutively. So you're going to be, oh. So if you feel tired, just honor that. Take extra rest. You will possibly feel hungry, but be careful that that hunger is not thirst. Make sure that you are fully hydrated. Remember, when we're having all these light codes in, our physical bodies have to learn to adjust to those new vibrations. And so you help the physical body by being hydrated, well hydrated. So you may well need to increase your fluid intake and eat healthily. Really ensure that your base chakra is functioning. Those physical chakras are healthy, are fully functioning, and that you have anchored yourself so that you're well grounded as those lights come in, because otherwise you could be flying off in the ethers, thinking, oh my God, what the hell's going on? So make sure that you're fully anchored. Be consciously aware of those, of all your chakras, obviously. Attune yourself every day, but really make sure that those physical chakras are aligned and in tuned as these energies come in. Otherwise your body will suffer a little bit, and you will maybe feel that you have aches and pains and you're a bit lethargic. And drink plenty of water, and just have fun with these energies. Don't just have fun. Just enjoy them. Feel into your body, honor your body, release what no longer serves, make room for those light codes to come in, and have the discernment with the ideas and the inspirations and the whispers from spirit, as I said, to, okay, that checks in with me. Not sure about that. Is it because I'm still running a program that tells me that I'm not good enough, or that I don't know enough, or that I don't have the finances? Really be very discerning with yourself over what's coming up. Don't allow yourself to go into old paradigms and old stories. Sit with it. What gives you instant joy? What needs looking at a little bit more? Is it really not resonating, or is it because I'm running a program that is telling me, that is giving me negativity? And then the things that don't resonate with you, I wouldn't throw them out. If you've been given them through the gate and you've been given them from divine, then write them down. It may be that you're not ready yet for that aspect. So this is when journaling comes into its own, because often we get given, and as you know, if you follow me, little pieces of that jigsaw puzzle, and sometimes those pieces aren't even for the puzzle of today, it's for the puzzle of tomorrow, or a puzzle of the past, of which needs to be remembered 3 weeks in the future. Time's fluid. write it down so that you don't forget it. And that's all I have to say. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Let me know in the comments what comes through to you. And as always, if you've enjoyed this episode, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.